between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. And a welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. That's complete to Davis.
Convert, and they turn it over.
Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning. He's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by his tight end. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, 32 yards. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead
in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. And unfortunately,
Fortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later.
So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, where the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, time for a check of the next-gen stats from that first half for Miami. And they did not do much at all in terms of throwing the football in those first two quarters. That's going to need to improve if they want to erase this deficit. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they had a little more success than their counterparts did in the passing game, as evidenced by the numbers there. Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. This taken in at the goal line.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of this.
From the 24, Tua. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. Touchdown, Bills. Isaiah McKenzie, 70 yards. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. So after the INT, it's Allen. So in. From the gun, it's again to Cook. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Allen off the play fake. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis from 6 yards away. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit the defense and make sure that his quarterback knew. Just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
a touchdown pass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
And the Dolphins getting set to go here.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really
they try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. 2-1 to throw again. Over the middle and complete to wideouts. As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. From the 35 on second down. Tua. Hills hit, and he lost the football. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. And it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.